Al, there's going to be one more, I think at 9:10, that I did that on a review. I'll just take out the reduction on the speeding. It has a speeding and a reg plate. We'll just, they haven't seen that one. This one I was working before we got the docket, so I didn't know it was review.
That we can get through them. Because I don't have one discipline clerk, I got two today. So between the two of them, they'll get it figured out.
Well, I don't want to create anything that's unnecessary. I didn't realize that was a review here. Review means that they already been
Right.
defaulted into the system.
Heather, who else was ready to go?
We have Christina Washington. She's at 8:30. Christina, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes.
Did you want to speak to the in-house attorney, or did you want to hear what the plea is with the magistrate?
I speak to the in-house attorney.
You would like to speak to the in-house attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
Christina, do you know how to go into the breakout room? You need to push the join button. It shouldn't be. Mr. Mena,
Yes.
what's the offer on Washington? It looks that Sam doesn't have it.
Oh, it's DWLS.
Just straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she was a second, so
Okay,
reducing it to first. I will email him the plea offers.
thank you. Mr. West,
Yes.
did you want to speak to the in-house attorney today, or did you want to go forward without?
The in-house, can I speak with the in-house attorney, please? Because I honestly don't know what's all going on.
Yep, that's fine. Whenever he gets out of the breakout room, which I think he will in just a few minutes, I will put you in there with him, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Chandler?
Hello. Yes.
Hi, sorry. Did you want to speak to the in-house attorney today?
No.
Okay, so when the magistrate gets back on, then we'll go forward with your hearing, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Jadala, did you end up losing Miss Washington?
I did. I said 2 words to her and then she was gone.
Okay, I see somebody back in the waiting room. I'll bring them in and see who it is, because she came back into the main group and then she left again. So,
Okay.
all right, let me see who this person is. Person on the iPhone. What is your name, please? Oh, Miss Washington?
Yes, my phone had that. I had to connect to my iPad.
Okay, let me rename you and then I'll put you back in that waiting room with the attorney,
Okay.
okay? Okay, let's try again. Mr. Jadala, can you, I think you can choose to go back into number 1. Is that an option for you? Thank you.
No, I don't know.
Magistrate Hindman,
Go ahead.
Miss Chandler at 8:50 would like to handle it without the attorney, please.
Morning. Carmen Chandler,
Good morning.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You received paperwork in the mail and that's why you're here today, correct?
Yes.
You read all that paperwork, correct?
Yes.
And in that paperwork, there's an advice or rights form. You read and understand that form, correct?
Yes.
There's a plea agreement that the prosecutor will dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and add the count of no ops on person. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yes.
You understand that by accepting this plea and reading your advice or rights form, that if you accept this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury on this charge, correct?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop on May 27th of this year, when you were pulled over in or around Detroit Metro Airport, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days?
No.
You need time to pay, correct?
Yes.
Your cell number is what?
734-833-4385.
833
4385.
4385. You still
Yeah.
live on Court Village Lane in Taylor?
Yes.
Pay close attention to your cell phone over the next few days. The collections department's going to call you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Jadala, did you and Ms. Washington have enough time?
That is correct. We are ready to proceed.
Okay, thank you.
Sam, go ahead.
Your Honor,
Christina
respectfully, examiner Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Christina Washington. Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Washington would like to avail herself to the plea. She'll be pleading guilty to 1 count of driving while license suspended first offense. She understands the right she's waiving today by pleading guilty, Your Honor.
Ms. Washington, at the time of the stop on June 14th, 2020, in or around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea, dismissing the original charge. I'm adding the count of driving while license suspended first. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes.
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online. How are you paying it?
I can pay it online.
Okay, pay it online, reference the ticket number, and you'll be all set, okay?
What ticket number?
Do you have your paperwork in front? Do you have your paperwork?
The
But
ticket
if you
number
have
that's
a
on
pen
this?
ready, it's the case number in the upper right-hand corner. It's
Okay.
20WM Mary. It ends in 490.
Okay, I have it.
All right? Sam, we're all set.
Thank you.
Mr. Jadala, I'm going to put you in with Mr. West. He would like to speak to the attorneys, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. If you can go back into breakout room number 1. Hi, Teresa.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you here on any cases this morning?
Nataz Miller.
Yes. Okay, yep, I see it at 9:10. Okay.
This was an online case and we just didn't get the plea put in on time.
Oh, okay. When he comes in, I will bring him in for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sam, did you have enough time?
I did.
Okay, good. Thank you. Magistrate, we're ready when you are with Leroy West.
Good morning. Leroy Antonio West.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Samuel Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. West. Your Honor, for purposes of today's arraignment, we'd waive formal reading and stand mute. Mr. West today would like to avail himself to the plea, whereby he'd be pleading responsible to one count of double parking. He understands the rights that he's waiving, and he understands that he'll be responsible for a $200 fine, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. West, they're dismissing the original charge of registration or plate. They're adding the 0.01 fraction of double parking with a cost of $200. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pay it within the next 5 days. You can pay it in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online. How are you paying it?
Online.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you'll be all set, okay?
Okay, so I just use this number at the top right still?
I'm not familiar.
I got a case number up here, like.
Yeah, you pay it reference that case number exactly.
All right, perfect.
All right. You have a good day.
You as well.
Sam, are you there? Or Mr. Mena? Okay,
Yep.
I just want to make sure that like my screen wasn't froze or anything. It seems like it's been such a long time.
I know, I was be thinking the same thing. I'm like, did I miss something?
Well, I need the practice, but this is a little slow.
It's a lot slow.
All right, I just wanted to verify that it wasn't froze or anything. Anthony's A42. Can I get a last name, please? Anthony? Oh, he's not connected. On Anthony's A42, can you give me your last name, please? Anthony.
He needs to unmute. He's showing as muted, Heather.
Unmute. Is that fine?
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Anthony,
I'm
what's your
sorry.
last name, please?
F as in Frank, O-U-S-T, Faust.
All right. Did you want to speak to the court-appointed attorney today?
Do I want to speak to?
Correct. Do you want to speak to the court-appointed attorney?
Sure.
All right. Mr. Jadala, are you there?
Yes, what was that name again?
Anthony Faust at 9:30.
Can you still hear me with my head?
Teresa?
Yes,
Did you speak to your client?
I have spoken to him. I just called him too. I
Okay.
mean, I didn't see him today, but I mean, I've spoken to him several
Right.
times.
So he was aware to be on.
Yes.
All
So,
right.
yeah, I've called a couple times and he's not answering, so I don't know what happened.
Okay.
We had a plea worked out to put in online, but
Mhm.
the plea changed and you can't change the plea form in there
Oh,
here. So I'm hoping he wasn't confused.
okay. Well, if so, if you feel comfortable, then I guess we can ask the magistrate if we can just adjourn it for you to speak to him again. So it'll be up to you.
Yeah, that would be good because I know he wants to take care of this. Like I said, we've talked several times, so I'm gonna keep calling for a little bit longer, and then if
Okay.
not, ask for an adjournment.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Mr. Jadala, did you have enough time?
I did whenever ready on Mr. Faust.
All right. We got to wait for him to come back out.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Sam, go ahead.
Your Honor, respectfully, Samuel Jadala appearing on behalf of Mr. Faust. At this time, Your Honor, Mr. Faust, we're going to waive formal reading and stand mute. Mr. Faust is going to plead responsible to an amended charge of no operator's license on person. He understands the right he's waiving by doing such.
Mr. Faust, you're in agreement with what your attorney, you're going to accept the plea, correct? Everybody can hear me today, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Anthony Faust.
Mr. Faust.
Yes,
Mr. Faust, Al Hinman, the magistrate, you met with your attorney, correct?
that's correct.
And
I don't know
he,
why this keeps muting. I'm looking right at it and it says, I'm here. As long as you can hear me. Yes, I
Right.
met with them and I agree with
so, and you're in agreement with the plea offered by the prosecutor that they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of no ops on person, correct?
I understand. Yes, sir. That's correct. Correct.
At the time of the stop on July 10th, 2019, in or around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
I believed I did. I was only made aware when he told me that, and I started to investigate then and found out a whole bunch of things, and I've got everything squared away right now. I got my
All right.
CDL, everything back. So
I'm
I
going to
wasn't.
dismiss the original charge. I'm going to add the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs are $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
No, sir. Absolutely not.
I'll turn you over to collections.
Mhm.
They're
Okay.
going to contact you. Your phone number ends in 2139, correct?
That is correct.
You're still on Toronto Avenue.
You got it. Yes, sir.
Pay close attention to your cell phone. They're going to contact you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Indeed, I will.
You're all set.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Do I leave now or do I just?
Yeah, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you. I'm done. Thanks.
Jamie Robinson is at 9:40. Looks like they are joining us, waiting for audio. And then I'm going to check and see who this reveler is. Hi, Miss Robinson. Did you want to meet with the court-appointed attorney today?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Thank
Mr. Jadala? The name is Jamie Robinson at 940.
Got it.
All right. Magistrate Jamie Robinson and Attorney Jadala are ready.
Jamie Lee Robinson.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Robinson. For purposes of arraignment, we'd waive formal reading and stand mute. At this time, Your Honor, Ms. Robinson will be pleading responsible to an added count of double parking, and the original charges are being dismissed. She understands the rights that she is waiving by pleading responsible to double parking.
Ms. Robinson, I'm going to dismiss the original charge of violation of a restricted license. I'm going to add the 0-point civil infraction of double parking. Your fine and cost is going to be $300. You can pay that in the next 5 days?
No. Is it possible to be on a payment plan?
Yep, give me 1 minute. Your phone number ends in 2868, correct?
Correct.
Still on North Butler?
Yes.
The collections department will contact you by that phone number. Pay close attention to it over the next couple of days. You're all set.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The name of Reveler, what is your first name, please? Reveler.
Mute. Hello,
Hello, what is your name, please?
my name is Roselle Richmond.
All right. Did you want to speak to the court-appointed attorney today? He can help you walk through this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him. Mr. Jadala, are you ready?
Correct.
All right, if you can just go back into number 1. Hi, for iPhone 2, what is your name, please?
Candace Beard.
All right. Did you want to speak to the court-appointed attorney today?
Yes.
All right. He's in with somebody right now. So when he's done, I will put you in, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Miss, oh, Magistrate, it looks like Mr. Jadala is out with Mr. Richmond. They were at 9:50.
Roselle Richmond. Sam, go ahead.
Respect for Your Honor, Sam Rajadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Richmond. For purposes of arraignment, we waive formal reading and stand mute. Mr. Richmond today would avail himself to the plea of no operator's license on person, with the driving while license suspended being dismissed. He understands the rights he is waiving by taking the plea, Your Honor.
Mr. Richmond, you're in agreement with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop on June 17, 2021, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I didn't, sir.
I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to add the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that within the next 5 days,
Uh,
or you need time to pay.
I need time to pay.
What is your cell number?
313-471-4272.
Pay close attention to your cell phone number. The collections department's going to contact you and set up a payment plan.
Oh, yes, sir.
You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Jadala, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Candace Beard. She's at 9:40. If you'll just go back into courtroom or into breakout room number 1, please. Teresa, how did you want to handle your person? It's been over 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
I just sent you a chat.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I don't have my chat up.
You know, typing it when you started talking to me. That's why it took me a while to click over. So I was just saying I could hang out maybe until for the next 15 minutes and see if he shows up. And
Sure, we don't mind you hanging out with us.
Okay. I'm working there to hang out, so I'll hang out maybe till around 10 o'clock to see if he shows up or calls me back.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Magistrate, Mr. Jadala and Candace Beard are back.
Yes.
Good morning. Sam, go ahead.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Richardalla, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Candace Beard. Your Honor, for purposes of today's arraignment, we waive formal reading and staying mute. Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Beard would like to avail herself to the plea where she'll be pleading guilty to 1 count of no operator's license on person. The original charge is being dismissed. Ms. Beard understands the right she is waiving by pleading guilty today, Your Honor.
Ms. Beard, at the time of the stop on April 19th this year in or around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'll dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'll add the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay them within the next 5 days.
Yes.
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box by US mail or online. How are you paying it?
Online.
Okay, you're all set. Your phone number ends in 5642, correct?
Yes, sir.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Heather?
Magistrate Hindman?
Yep.
What do you want to do about the no-shows? Your last one was scheduled at 9:50. What time do you want to go to?
Well, I like giving everybody 2 hours overtime. I guess that's all she wrote.
All right, Teresa, how did you want to reschedule yours, or do you want it to go for warrant if they, I mean, how do you want to handle?
If Magistrate Hindman is okay with it, I'd like to ask for an adjournment so I can make contact with Mr. Miller.
All right, it's Natez Miller, Magistrate, and I have August 9th at
I
8:50.
can't hear her at all, just.
I could barely hear her also. But the last name is Miller.
Can you hear me now?
Barely. You're very, very low.
I don't know what's going on. Last time I was on there.
So you want to adjourn to Tess Miller?
Yes, please, for her to contact him. She's been in contact with him. She thinks that he was confused about today.
Okay, push it out, whatever you do.
August 9th at 8:50, Teresa will send notice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you give it a date, Heather?
Yep, August 9th, 8:50.
And we're all set.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jadala. Thank you, Mr. Mena.
Thanks, Heather. Everyone have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Everyone have a wonderful day, guys. We'll see you soon.
You too.